Good evening. I'm Nancy Dodge from YB Stamp. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and welcome to my tips and techniques. This evening I'm going to start you from the very beginning. There are a lot of people that are interested in making cards, but they have no idea where to start. Anyway, Stampin' Up! Has many different ways to do it, and I'm going to explain 3 different ways to do it this evening. So before we get started, I want to show you 2 new catalogs that are out right now. One is a January through June mini catalog, and also right now, January and February, through the end of February, for every $50 you spend, you can pick an item out of the Celebration catalog. There are also items in there for hostesses and items in there if you spend $100 or more. I will show you a few of them in just a little bit. So before I get started, I'm going to tell you about a few other evenings that I have. The first is next Sunday, same time, 7 p.m. I will be highlighting the Horizon Suite from the January through June 2022 catalog. I started playing with it this afternoon, and there are so many options I just can't get over it. It's really incredible, and beautiful paper too. The next is on the 4th Sunday of each month at 7 p.m. on Zoom. We actually do it. We gather to do our paper pumpkins. Now I will explain the paper pumpkins in just a little bit, but you need to order it by tomorrow if you want to be included in this month's. They're $22 a month, and you get everything that you'll need. I will explain that in just a little bit. And then the first Sunday of each month, I have a mystery card class where I give you a list of supplies and walk you through different clues until we have a complete card made. It's pretty interesting. So let's begin. One of the options that Stampin' Up! Has is to purchase a kit. Now the kits range from $12 to $19. The $12 kits do not have any stamping involved. The $19 kits do. And each kit has everything you need. So the one that's pictured here is a $19 kit, and it just came out last week. And it has 8 cards, 8 envelopes, stamps, a block to use with your stamps, an ink spot, dimensionals, glue dots, die cuts, everything you need to make, I believe it's 8 cards. Although it could be 10, I'm not sure. But they vary. They between 8 and 15 items. It varies from kit to kit. But I mean, even if there's 8, there are 8 birthday cards there. So let's say they were $2 a piece, which you can't buy a card for $2 a piece, would be $19, because now you still have the ink, the block, and all the stamps that you can use for future projects. So it's really an incredible deal. So I am going to show you a kit. So this is how they come in this little box, this cardboard box. Excuse me. And inside everything is shrink wrapped in here. I'll put the box aside and show you what's inside. Alright, let me get my scissors. Alright, I see Carolyn's on. Alright, so you just cut it open. And another unique thing about these kits, this one that we're opening is called Notes of Cheer. There are about 10 kits out at a time. So see, here are the dimensionals, and what that does is a dimensional raises pieces, usually die cuts or banners, up a bit. Some rhinestones to add bling to your card. All the envelopes that you need for your, there are 3 different cards in this, 3 cards of each, so there are 9 cards in this kit. These are the envelopes, and I love how they're decorated on the inside. These are the cards, some of the cards. Here are some of the laser cuts, banners, and other die cuts, and they have it in a multitude of languages. Here's another one of the cards. Hi, Amy. Here's another one of the cards. Some more die cuts. So look at the variety in this pack. Some more banners. And these are glue dots. So you just peel them off and stick it down and then peel off that little paper adhesive, and it's sticky on both sides. Now they put this cardboard piece in here for a reason, because it gives you a harder, firmer surface to stamp on so that your stamp is more even. And of course the directions. So this is what the 3 cards look like when they're completed. So you open it up, and it tells you everything that you're going to need to complete each card. For example, it shows you, well, this is what you'll need for each card. So the cover, this laser cut, 3 sticky dots, 3 dimensionals, 5 of the rhinestones, and 1 banner. And then this one has the card, a banner, 5 rhinestones, 3 adhesive dots, and 3 dimensionals. This one has the solid, this laser cut piece, a banner, a little banner underneath, 5 rhinestones, 3 glue dots, and 3 dimensionals. And then it walks you through step by step. So for the first card, it tells you, I'll put this right here so that you can see it. It tells you to take this card piece and this laser cut, and it tells you where to put, I don't know if you can see that, it tells you where to put the dimensionals, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to flip it over, pull out my dimensionals. They come off pretty easy. They're sticky on this side. So I'll put 1 there. See, it still has the glue, the paper on the other side. 1 there. 1 on the bottom that you can't see. So there are the 4 dimensionals. So here's the front of my card. I'm just going to peel these off. Alright, and then center it on my card as best I can and stick it down. Now see how it's raised? It pops off. And then the next step is it tells me to get my banner, which is on this page. You're on my mind. So I'm going to pull this out of here, and I'm choosing to do English. So I'm going to pull this out. Now there are 3 little holes on each side. This is another Stampin' Up tool called Take Your Pick. and it's got a lot of uses. This one, it's just a little pokey tool, so I'm going to poke those holes out, poke the cut up pieces out. And then on the other side, doesn't want to come out, there we go, of this same piece is like a flat spreader. Now you could use it for that, or example, let's say, oh gee, I put this on crooked, I could stick this in there, couldn't I, Carolyn? And pop it up to move it. So you can see it has a lot of adhesive on it because we all make mistakes. And then this end is sticky for you to pick up, like rhinestones or sequins. They're sticky, and stick it exactly where you want it. So that's the take your pick tool. So this says to put 2 dimensionals. Where did I stick my dimensionals? There they are. On my banner, like so. See? 2 dimensionals. And then peel them off and stick it down here. Like so. Like that. And then it says to take my 5 rhinestones and put them around. I'm going to take them out of the bag. I like using my fingers, but a lot of people use the take your pick tool. But I have nails, so I use them. And just going to put these around. They have them in a couple different locations. I'll follow the exact plan just so that you can see, or not exact, but so there's my card. Isn't that a nice card? I bet you know a lot of people that would love to receive that. And look how long it took. Not long at all. But when you put the time and effort into that, people really appreciate it. Now I'm not going to show you all the cards this evening, but I wanted to show you how easy it was to put a kit together. So the next thing is the paper pumpkin kit. So the paper pumpkin kit is a subscription. It's once a month. It's $22 a month. It gets shipped about the 11th of the month. And it also makes between 8 and 15 items. The first time that you order a paper pumpkin, they will include the block for your stamps. But then from then on, now you have the block, so they won't keep sending you another one. However, in the kits, if you purchase a stamp kit, you will get a block in each one of those kits. So I've built up quite a few. Anyway, so as you can see, it has everything. Envelopes, cards, cutouts, rhinestone, ink, twine, stamps, all different things. And each month it's different. There's different themes. The downfall is that you don't know exactly what they're sending you. But on the up note, it's kind of exciting when it comes in the mail. You feel like Christmas Day. It's a lot of fun. And then we gather on Zoom and we get to know each other and we chit chat and we swap ideas, and it's just so much fun. So the kit comes like this in the mail, all shrink wrapped with your address on it. Now, I've used this kit before, so I have put some cards together, but just like the regular kit, the pumpkin comes with the directions. So this was from last February, so a year ago. And these were the cards that I made with this kit. But as you can see, this one comes with stamps and an ink spot. And the first time you order it, excuse my reach, you'll get one of these blocks. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with stamping, what you do with these blocks is you peel off your stamp like that, stick it on, it just fits. I'm going to show you with my memento right here on my little splat mat in front of you. And all you do, ink it up, and stamp it. I let it sit there just a minute to make sure everything soaks in. And voila! Now you could leave it like that, or if you have markers or watercolor pencils, you can color it in. I use this to make a lot of cards, more cards than what came in the kit. And then I have this. This is a little chamois, and all you do is wet it and I clean it. This is available from Stampin' Up, but for anybody that's new, you can just use some of these to clean it. Just pull one out, wipe it down, peel it back off your block, and put it back in with your other stamps. So that's what's unique about the paper pumpkin or the kits that have the stamps, is this will build up. Plus, every time you get any of the kits, whether it's paper pumpkin or a regular kit, you get these little ink spots, and most of the time they're all different colors, so you get to build up your ink inventory, which is really nice. So next I'm going to show you another option, which is, hold on while I pull everything out, because I just dropped half the stuff, but I got it. So one of the things that you would do would be to purchase things directly. So I have on my ybstamp.com webpage, I have a sample under New to Stamping, and you can purchase through me on my online store. It has 10 note cards, 10 cards, and 10 envelopes to go with each. So that's enough to make 20 different cards, and I think it's $10. So that's 50 cents a card, and that includes the envelope. And then I would purchase this set. Now I like this one because there are a lot in here. It's a thank you, a sympathy, a birthday, congratulations, thinking of you. So this is quite a versatile set. Yes, Stampin' Up! Has a lot of sets, and it's very overwhelming. But for a beginner, I would recommend a stamp set like this, because it's so versatile. So in addition, you're going to want to get Stampin' Seal, which adheres your die cuts, your stamped images, whatever, to your card. This is a good, it's double-sided tape, and it just comes out in a roll, and you just roll it down and tweak it, and I will show you in just a minute the rest. And then to complete that, I would get some rhinestones so that you have a little bling on your card. And right now, if you purchase $50 or more from, I'm going to show you. This is a page from my website. So I'm suggesting the note cards, whoops, sorry, the Memento ink, the stamp set, the Stampin' Seal, and the rhinestones. So if you spend between now and February 28th, you can also get a free item from the Celebration catalog that I showed you. And I have pulled out the Simply Marvelous Designer Series paper. Now I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it. So these are the Designer Series paper. This is one side of it, and I think this is Coastal Cabana and Bumblebee. I think that's Misty Moonlight and Balmy Blue, Blushing Bride, Flirty Flamingo, Granite Gray, and Smoky Slate, I think, and then Gorgeous Grape and Highland Heather. Hi, Susan. And this is the other side. So it depends on what look you're for, but look at all the gorgeous colors. One's a little brighter, one's a little muted. My daughter said this reminds her of the batik fabric that my mom used to quilt with. So I'm going to start with the smaller card. This is a note card, and it's, let's see if you can see. Can you see that? Yep. It's 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And I pulled out the Smoky Slate piece, and I cut it on my paper cutter. Some people have some at home already. This is the Stampin' Up version of the cutter, and I just measure it out and cut it. So I cut this piece to be just a tad smaller, so it's 4 by 3. So that will leave me 1/8 of an inch all the way around for the border. So I'm going to take my Stampin' Seal. So see, you can see it comes out and it's sticky. I'm just going to roll it and then rock it a little because it's stretchy, and I want to make sure that it cuts itself off like that. And I'm going to center it as best I can. Remember, I have my U-pick tool if I mess up. There. And then I have, that I dropped earlier, was a little, now I don't know where I put it. If I had a brain, I'd be dangerous. Here's my rhinestones. Oh, I found it. For a sentiment. So I have my peaceful moments, and just about most of them will fit. So stamps, when you purchase stamps, they come 2 different ways. One of them is the rubber stamps, which these are. And as you can see, I haven't taken all of them off. And all you do is you pull it apart. They come apart very easily. And then the sticker is right here. You just peel off adhesive on the back, like that, in 2 pieces. And then pull off this backing. Alright, Carolyn, that's okay. And then you center it and push it down. And now it shows you what's there. So that when you put a block on top of it, you can see where you're stamping. So that's these are the rubber stamps. Now Stampin' Up also has, I'm going to just quick show you, here's a stamp set that's in the Celebration catalog at the moment, and these are clear. polymer set. It works the same way. You just peel it off, stick it on your block, and you can see where you're stamping. Sometimes the clear ones are really good because then you can see exactly what you're doing. But the rubber stamps tend to give you a clearer image, so there are plus sides to both. But those are the two different types of stamp sets. So I was picking a sentiment. Let's see. Everything's sticking. This is the time of year I think I like thank yous, because you're thanking a lot of people for gifts. So I'm going to stick this on my block, pull out my ink, stamp it up. I'm going to put this flat. I'm going to put it in the middle and stamp it. Well, you can't see me, can you? Alright, now I like the way it came out, but if I didn't, I could flip it over and do it on the other side. Nobody's going to know. You can't see through it. Cover my ink. And I'm going to just put some of my Stampin' Seal on. Let's see, do I want it? I'll just put it right smack in the middle. Then I'll add some bling. A couple of rhinestones here and there. Give it a little pizzazz. Look at that. And how quick was that? You need to just drop somebody a quick thank you. There you go. Now, I also have the bigger one. Now these are bigger, so can you see the measurements? It's 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. So this is bigger. And I pulled out the purple, and it is 4 inches because I went 1/4 inch smaller by 6 inches, 1/4 inch smaller, so it'll give me 1/8 inch all the way around. So I'm just going to put some seal on it, center it as best I can, like that. Now I could do it this way, or I could do it this way. I think I'll do it this way. Let's see, I have a bigger piece. Let's see what I can find from this set. I could also do this. Life is better with a friend like you. Wishing you every happiness this special day will bring. This purple's making me feel festive. So I think I'll put it on here and then cut it down. So put it on my block, get my ink out, and then I'm going to center it. There. And then I'm just going to cut it a little bit on my cutter. You know, you can't see where I'm cutting, can you? So I just cut a little bit off. And I think I will put it in the middle again. See, I don't even really have to use much imagination. It's very simple. Put some rhinestones on. I could put it right on the banner. couple around. Just to make things pop. Because it's a bigger card, I think I'll add a few more. But just there. Look at that. Bing. Wasn't that quick? So those are the 3 ways that I would start stamping. So here are the 2 cards that I made. And then I have the kit card that I made, I think. Where did I put it? Oh yeah, right here. So this kit is only $12 and you're making 9 cards. So it's just a little more than $1 a card. It really, and the beauty of it is it looks great, but you put it together, and when someone receives it, they're like, wow, you made this. This is awesome. And then the paper pumpkin cards that I had, that I buried in my box. There's one. There's another one. And how easy is that? It was so easy. So even if you're not a creative person, look how quickly you can put cards together. It walks you through step by step by step. It's just great. So you can't say I don't have the patience or I don't have the talent, because it's quick and it walks you through everything, which is just great. All right, now I told you I was going to pick a winner from last night, and I forgot to pull up the picker, so I'm just gonna quick get it. And hold on. Comment Facebook picker. All right. And let's see. Bear with me for a few minutes while you stare at that. And I will get this loaded. Sorry for the delay, guys. So last night I showed hold on a second. I'm just copying and pasting. I showed some of the new items. It won't let me do it while I'm live. Figures. Sorry about that, guys. I will do this after when I'm offline. I will do this offline, and I will pick a name of a winner, because I'm giving away the Friendly Hello stamp set. And anybody this evening that comments, I'm giving away a pack of the blank note cards and envelopes to get you started. And I will pick that name on next Sunday at 7 o'clock. So if any of you would like a catalog or to book a workshop or join my team, you can get all the information on my website, ybstamp.com. And I can even do a workshop virtually. I take a kit and I package it up and I send them off to each person, and then we do it together during the workshop online. So it's very easy. Whichever way you want to do it, I'm more than happy to help. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to call me or drop me an email or leave a comment on this this live. I am full of answers and inspiration. This really is my passion. I just absolutely love creating cards. I have more cards than I can send because I love it so much, and I just want to share it with all of you. So please don't hesitate to contact me. Happy stamping, and if you have any questions on getting started, just don't hesitate to contact me. Bye.